Well, we're going to do a video about getting this pin out here, and this is your rocker link, and this takes the force from your top arm or your top link in through the spring here into your draft control, and so when the implement pivots on the bottom pins, pushes forward, pushes on here, and that actually lifts your arms up and down and gives you your draft control or traction control. It'd almost be another word for it. The bush inside looks like this. So inside this housing here, there's a bush. The bush pivots, or the rocker arm here, pivots on the bush, and the bush is a very tight fit into the tractor housing here. Now, the bush, the original bush got pushed in. There's a bit of paint or rust in this hole at the moment, but it actually got pushed in this way, and in this way here, and that's why the bush is so long. It can't actually come out this way. So even though it's easy to probably put something in like this and put it towards the bush and slam it that way, if you do that, and look, you can do that, but if you do that, when it comes out here, you've actually got to cut it off, you know, blow it off with the oxy or something like that, and go again until you can get it out, because once you have the pin out here in the rocker, there's not enough room to clear this and clear that little flange there, so you have to cut it as well. So, but look, what I will do is I'll hold that in place and I'll smack that a couple of times just to try and release it, or put a bit of pressure on it. Now, this top pin here, I'll take that out of the way, and that way there's less chance of hitting it with the hammer. I'll probably hit it directly now, I've bothered to say that. And look at the wear on that top pin. Incredible. That's what what happens when they're out in the weather. But anyway, the other thing we're going to do with it is, pardon me, the other thing we're going to do with it is I'm going to turn a piece like this down to fit inside the pin, and so there'll be a step on it. So the step will sit inside the bush and locate properly. There's a thread in this end that was already there. I may try and use that, and then we'll bring a punch in through here and try and push it out that way. This hole here is 3/4, so if I make a guide that sits inside the bush properly, and I can have a punch coming out here, that will support it straight, so I can get a hit with a big hammer, and hopefully we don't wreck anything. So follow along, we'll go through the process and see if we can't get it out. Well, what we may do before we get to that is we'll hold these arms up out of the way. So we just have a bit of wire here. That should hold them up. Now I've put this pin in here. I've got the big hammer. I'm just going to give that a couple of hits and just see what we have. Well, I'll be buggered. I never thought that would happen. I've had them say you had to cut them out and everything, so look, it's not going to... I just about bet Lefty that yours won't be that easy. Well, I am amazed by that. Okay, I'll get the punch and we'll knock it back out this way where it's supposed to be. Right, seems we had such an easy kill going that way. What I'm going to do is put one of the washers I had in here. Now this is the old shaft out of the levelling box. Look, really viewers, that is the easiest kill I've ever had on one of those. You can only hope yours is that easy. I thought this video was going to be quite long and I was going to make up little bushes and just flog it to death. Yeah, so look at that. I hope yours is so easy. So we should be able to pull this pin now and that bracket comes out, and that bracket rocks back and forth on there. So I'll get the new bush. We'll put the new bush in the rocket. And see, that's quite a firm fit. So there's not much movement there, so that should take movement out of here, so that the draft control becomes more sensitive. But we're going to pull the top off and go right through here yet, so there you go. There's a quickie on how to get the rocker off. If yours is that easy, you're a lucky bloke. I'm just surprised. I'm loving it. We'll catch you later, eh?